So, what toxic behavior or traits do you feel like you brought from your past into our relationship?
You really want me?
I want
You want me
to
to go
know.
there?
I feel like we should share with our viewers.
Um, Man, it's so much toxic behavior, so
Mm.
much toxicity. Um, Ooh, let's go one by one. I'll do one, and then you'll do one. We'll go back and forth, see who can run out of toxicity
Oh
first.
my God.
So, one is one that we talked about recently. I think earlier today you posted something that said, when a woman feels emotionally fulfilled, she, I guess, yearns sex or wants sex, but when she is not being filled, her emotional tank is not being filled, it's like she's being used for sex. I think that in a sense we brought that into this relationship by means of makeup sex. Growing up, everybody hears, "Oh, makeup sex is the best thing ever. Like, it's so great. It's so passionate."
Yeah.
They forgot to say it's so toxic. Like, it's so toxic. Like,
very.
Y'all are having a terrible disagreement. For a majority of people, you stop talking to each other. You stonewall. You don't talk to this person. Your feelings of anger and rage is so strong in this person, and y'all don't actually sit down and talk about it. Yeah. Instead, y'all let the fumes burn for a little bit, and then y'all come back together and y'all just start having this passionate, rough sex called makeup sex, and then y'all never get to the bottom
Nothing
of
gets
what
resolved.
was going on.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like that is very, very toxic.
Yeah, because then now you're setting a precedence for how you handle situations in your relationship.
No longer of handling.
Yeah, no longer will we sit down and really talk about it so we are able to fix our disagreements. But every time we have a disagreement, we're going to walk away, we're going to go our separate ways, we're going to come back, and we're going to have this passionate makeup sex.
Right.
And it never resolves anything. So I think that is something that was very toxic that we brought into this relationship, and we actually had to sit down and talk about, like, this ain't the way to go. Because me as a man, I don't want you to feel used.
Yeah.
Like, if we're having a disagreement and it's taken away and your emotional tank feels empty, and by us having that physical intimacy, you feel like I'm using you sexually, I don't ever want a woman that I care and love about to feel that way. So we have to dead that makeup sex. Like, the only way we make up sex is if we actually sit down and make up and find a resolution to our problems, and then we can bang bang. You feel me? I ain't got no problems with that.
No, I think that is definitely the way that you should handle things, because like you said, you go in to the situation and it's like a terrible argument, and then you just completely forget about it after the sex, right? You don't even get back to what you were arguing about. Nothing gets resolved, and then before you know it, the same issue will arise again.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You need some water, shorty?
Yes, so the same issue will arise again because you don't address it. You just kind of like sweep over, put the rug, sweep it on the rug and just walk right over it and do your thing on the rug.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And us men, we think it's over. Once the sex is over with, we like, oh, we good now. You bring this up tomorrow, it's like, yo, we handled that.
Right.
And remember, I had you calling me daddy and all this other stuff? We handled that.
No, we didn't. So, yeah, I think that's definitely a huge toxic behavior that a lot of people deal with.